So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
San Antonio with the basketball. Probing the defense. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Booker. 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. Tough shot. He hits.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Here comes the screen. The screen sets him up for 2.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size. But in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Beal. To Booker. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to pull off with the defender all over you. Not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
A pass stolen by Phoenix. Beal. Off the assist.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Second effort. Oh, working hard there. Collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Beal. Count the basket inside.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
And that one out of bounds off a spur. To Beal. The Suns with 4 to shoot. Not going down for him this time.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Cruises inside for 2.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Won't go. The quarter comes to an end. The Suns have the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. KD with the rock. And scores. Strong take.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Nothing going here on that drive. It goes down.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Durant. For three. He was all over him.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Big pick right there.
Has a look. And strokes it.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Durant. Five on the shot clock for Phoenix. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one, count it.
Substitutions. Phoenix entering the game.
And he makes them both.
I got blocked.
And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Kevin Durant with the rock.
Lock up.
To Booker. Durant lobs it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Knocked loose. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Here's a chance from long range. Won't go down. To Booker. Short jumper stays out.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3 from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Spurs will take the timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First one goes down. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Beal to Booker. And he finishes at the rim.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Phoenix with it. Beal to Booker. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. Durant. Shakes free and hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Kevin Durant lets it fly. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Straight on three at the buzzer. That's it for the first half. The Suns dominating so far.
The Suns dominated this. All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Suns with the basketball. Durant. 4-3. No good. And a putback slam.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in a zone by himself.
Screen coming.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Fires the three. Can't get the bounce. Into the front court, it's Booker. His guys lead here, early stages, third quarter. Screen coming. Booker. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters. But when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Here comes the screen. Durant. Shot from the lane won't go. Going to launch beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
It's Suns ball. Short jumper off the mark. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
To Durant. Beal. Slam dunk, DeAndre Ayton. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
And stuffs it home. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
Nothing going here on that drive. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Offensive board. Blocked away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Beal. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
Kevin Durant has it. To Beal. They'll get it to Durant. Beal. To Durant. Short jumper won't fall. Over to the right side. Reset here. Let's see what they do. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out to Durant.
1 minute remaining in the third quarter.
Scores from the post.
If you're coaching against this player, you have to throw some fake traps, some fake schemes. How are you making this player think instead of just naturally react?
New blood coming in for both sides.
Substitutions, San Antonio. Substitutions, Phoenix.
Oh!
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And count the basket.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Beyond the arc for 3. The rebound taken by San Antonio. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
19-footer at the buzzer. Now ready to shoot at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. That'll do it. Third quarter complete. The Suns have the lead. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Another chance. Oh, he got a piece of it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
Spurs have it.
I got ball. That's me.
Driving right to the basket. Took it down the lane, but it's no good.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short on the shot.
And a chance coming up at the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Eric Gordon has got 2 shots coming. A career 81% free throw shooter. Can't connect on the first free throw. And he's able to hit the second after missing that first one.
Coming left.
Oh, nice find for the basket.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Durant. Shot clock winding down to Beal. Bradley Beal. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fires the 3. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Durant. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
Now whistle. San Antonio is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
For San Antonio, number 16.
Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. To Durant. Good look that time, but off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Gordon with it. Up a dozen. To Durant. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
And the finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Durant with the basketball up top. Lead stands at 10.
1 minute remaining in the fourth quarter.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't go down. Down low Collins. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Stepping in for the Phoenix Suns, number 12, Bradley Beal.
Right time. Right player.
Can't teach height.
Bullock matched up with Beal. Down for Collins. Block shot. It's the Suns with the victory as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Suns came away with the victory in this one. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored to the Phoenix Suns. The Spurs couldn't put it together to get the victory here today. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the San Antonio Spurs.
Game trap. 3-point shooting.
The Phoenix Suns did their best work away from the basket. They used a combination of perimeter defense and long-range scoring to get themselves the win.
Player of the game.
Ayton was aggressive today with his scoring, getting his points right at the basket. He put down a crazy number of dunks in today's matchup. Here's our top plays of the game.
Number 2.
On behalf of Ed Cohen and Jay Williams, this is Jalen